anytime you see any story like this, it's on every news station, and then they're doing black versus white and all this stuff. It's fake, man. It's fake.
Austin was a leader. He led the football team.
This interview is the day of. Well, he just said he was saying that he kissed his dead son's forehead today. Let me find you that part again. With his goat shirt.
He was doing everything right. I was so proud to have two sons, not just him, but two sons that do the exact same thing. My other son, Hunter's like, Dad, I can't go on because Austin always had my back. I said, I know. And when I kissed his forehead today, as his body was cold, I ran my fingers through his hair. I told him it's not goodbye.
No tears. No tears again, right? He's supposedly crying. And in another scene and during this interview, if you watch the whole interview, there's a scene where he says that he's losing control of his emotions and he goes off camera. And it's like he's crying, right? Like he's acting like he's crying. He comes back, but his eyes are completely fine. There's no tears or nothing. Right now, he's like acting like he's sniffing and he's doing all this stuff, but no tears again, you know?
It's see you later. I'll join you at some point too, son. You just beat me to this place. So you keep an eye on me up there. Put in a good word for me. And we'll meet again.
Put in a good word for me and we'll meet again. Listen, this is something you say like a year later or something. You know what I mean? You don't say this the day of. He just said he just kissed his dead son's forehead that day. And now he's acting like this. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. I was not trying to offend anyone. I'm very sorry. If you know, I'm not trying to like hurt. And look, you know, I mean, people, maybe you've lost somebody and you feel like kind of identifying with this guy, but I'm sorry, man, it's not the case. But look what he says here. Starts talking about GoFundMe and all this stuff. Well, she said it, but then still.
Now help you and your family right now? Is it thoughts and prayers? Is there
I don't know what else to really say.
how can the community best help you right now? Help you and your family right now? Is it thoughts and prayers? Is there a GoFundMe? How can they help you?
I hadn't even thought about that. That's a good idea. GoFundMe. I'll probably have someone set that up, and prayers. I believe I'm heavy in faith, and we just pray that this doesn't happen again to someone else.
Dude, even if it is the next day, I mean, look, I get it, man. Okay, I guess you want to believe this story. Look, it's fine, okay? If you want to believe this story, that's totally fine. I don't think any less of you or anything like that. But this is okay. If it is the next day, let's say it's the next day that he went to the place, kissed his dead son's forehead, and he then came and interviewed this person with a goat shirt on, and now he's talking like this. Look what he's saying here.
Have someone set that up, and I say he died in my arms.
He died in my arms. That's he's quoting the brother. He's saying the brother. Anyway, let's hear this whole thing.
When I saw him, I knew it wasn't good. And then when his brother told me, Dad, I tried to hold the wound to the blood, but there was too much. And he died in my arms. It's tragic. I don't know what else to really say.
How can the community best help you right now? Help you and your family right now? Is it thoughts and prayers? Is there a GoFundMe? How can they help you?
I hadn't even thought about that. That's a good idea. GoFundMe. I'll probably have someone set that up, and prayers. I believe I'm heavy in faith. And
prayers. Whatever prayers. And he's smiling, dude. Like, look, I'm sorry, man, Nathan. I don't understand. I really don't understand how anybody could see this as genuine emotion. But I get it. If I guess people just assume. So then they don't assume that they're lying to you, right? So then if you assume he's telling you the truth, then you can kind of fit it into your worldview or whatever, to your scheme of how things like this work. But The guy's like smiling and talking about this. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's what I think happens. I don't think it's enough evidence. How am I supposed to know what people should be doing the day after your son is murdered? Yeah. Okay. Was the whole family planted into the neighborhood to go to the school? The whole school is fake. I don't know how deep it goes. I don't know how long they've been planning this, but this is completely fake. This guy's attitude and everything. I talked about the one with the woman when she was being interviewed, but let me find out what. Hang on. I'm gonna play this.
You know, we just pray that this doesn't happen again to someone else. Unfortunately, I get to be the example. But, you know, we have to try to turn negatives into positives. And he was a great kid and he impacted a lot of lives. I'll never forget him. And neither will a lot of other people. So, community wise, talk to your kids, teach your kids. It all starts at home. I know this world has changed. I'm old school. And it's a different world. It's unfortunate, but we all have to evolve. And if we all don't come together, black, white, yellow, brown, I don't care. It's all about human beings.
We all gotta come together. Black, white, yellow, brown. I don't care. Right. This is the narrative they're trying to push now. You know. Free Grace. What about the Newtown children? Free Grace. The school is massive and it attracted me to happen. It was also like packed with people. Packed with people. No videos though. No videos of the incident. Not even afterward. Like you think that somebody would make like a phone video or something, right? But nothing's out. I don't know. Very weird. But anyway, let me show you this one, I guess. Sorry, my once again, as I was saying, my notes are a complete disaster. So it's just too much information, man. It's just I don't know. And I should have maybe given myself more time here, but anyway. It is what it is. So let's hear this
stabbing
one.
from court documents today. Now, police here in Frisco, they do say that 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the chest after a fight at Kirkendall Stadium Wednesday morning. Now, the family of Metcalf says they believe the fight started in the stands over a seating issue at the track meet. The two teenagers, by the way, attended different schools. Austin's brother was at the meet and told Fox News the confrontation.
Reckless stuff. You know, and the kid said some like aggressive stuff, like reckless.
Notice he's doing a hand sign here too, right? But okay, all good.
Stuff. You know, also trying to handle the problem. And,
yeah. Austin was always one to step up. He always was one to step up and be the person.
Oh, by the way, this woman was crying. I mean, I showed you in the other video. This woman was crying right before this, right? But now no tears, although she's like literally weeping. She's like literally weeping, right? But no tears whatsoever. Her eyes are not red, nothing, right? But somehow we're supposed to believe she was crying, he's crying. He has also no tears, okay?
The person that would do the right thing. He's just going to be so missed by mostly our family, but this whole community has really wrapped their arms around us.
Well, Anthony is in the Collin County Jail and is charged with murder. His bond is set at $1 million. Frisco ISD is saying that they are rescheduling the track meet tonight.
Yeah, people fake go to prison. I don't think he's gonna go to prison, but yeah, they fake go to prison. Look at O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson got 33 years for the attempt when he tried to rob those people for his thing. Anyway, my whole guys, my whole thing is a mess. This is ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I should have given myself some more time for this one. Well, let me see. I have another video I wanted to show you. Hang on. I have a couple more videos I want to show you actually, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just find it on here, I guess. Or that's not gonna work either, I guess. Yeah. Or hang on. Okay, what's his brother's name? Austin Metcalf, brother and mother. Excuse me. This one. Look at this one, man. Ridiculous, dude.
Sports. You name any.
Just because the kid was mad.
She's smiling. The whole time, this woman can't stop smiling in this whole thing. It's ridiculous.
My son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
Driscoll family mourns runner stabbed at a track meet. So now she's supposedly crying, right? Like, this is like the face you make when you're crying, right? But, like, watch, no tears or nothing.
Just tell me about what happened today. I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter. He was screaming that Austin had been stabbed. I was at work.
No, I didn't cover that. Look, the Epstein thing is a limited hangout fake story too, man. The whole Epstein thing was made up. It was just set up so that they'll give you another story that for people to chase their tails, and nothing really changes. They're never gonna release the Epstein files or whatever. Now, this interview isn't from the day of. This is not. And I know you're gonna say, "Oh, well, it's been days or weeks or whatever," so they cried themselves out. But like, she's smiling, dude. She's smiling. But listen, this is what they do. They have duping the light. They start smiling.
And so I drove. I work in Grapevine, so I drove up to the hospital straight away. I actually beat the ambulance there. Just tell me about what happened today. I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter. He was.
Oh, what happened today? What happened today? Is that what that said? Wait.
I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter. He was screaming that Austin had been stabbed.
Dude, she's. Dude, I didn't even realize that. I thought this was weeks later. I didn't even realize that. She just said today. What happened today? Wow.
Just tell me about
wow.
What happened today. I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter. He was screaming that Austin had been stabbed. I was at work, and so I drove. I work in Grapevine, so I drove up to the hospital straight away. I actually beat the ambulance there. Yeah, I saw them have him come out. He was on a lot of machines, and it didn't take long for them to come in to say that he had passed. So, not sure, senseless act of a boy that was in.
She's just smiling. She's still smiling. This is the thing. She's not literally smiling, right? It's called micro expressions. All right. This is when you smile not because you want to smile, but because you can't help it. You're trying to act normal, but you end up smiling because you can't help it, right? That's what they call micro expressions, and this is what this is. This is called duping the light.
The wrong tent, and my son doing the right thing by telling that boy that he needed to be removed from where he was. And
yeah, that's the other thing. Like, look, she's smiling again. But look, this is what they do. Everything's ready. Like, oh, let's go to the house and interview them. What? The day of? These people, they're like, why don't she be like, she's like, I don't know. It's just weird, dude. It doesn't make any sense that people would act like this and be like this.
Doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's my.
Yeah, you're still smiling. It doesn't make any sense. Your son is dead, woman. What are you smiling about?
just because the kid was mad my son is not here anymore. And I don't understand it.
Tell me about Austin. What do you want people to know about your boy?
He was the most amazing kid. Oh, so smart. He had college football. Guys,
Okay, so I guess now this is the emotional part, right? But again, no tears. No tears are gonna leave her eye. Okay, we'll keep watching.
looking at him to play in college, his goal was to play in college. He just wanted to play football. His life was going to the gym and working out.
Smiling again. His life was going to the gym, working out. This is all scripted. Like, this is that how you talk about people? Is that how you talk about your son? Your son just died. Is that how you talk about it? His life was going to the gym and working out. That's all he lived for. Like, what? And you know what they always do? Do you know what they always do too? This woman, I think the father was saying like he's a 4.0 GPA. He was a football star and all this stuff. He's like the perfect kid. He gives the whole profile of this perfect kid, right? But it's like, dude, that's not how you talk about your son after he just died. You know, maybe like if you're writing the eulogy or something, maybe then you'll notice all those things, or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just ridiculous.
And being a leader on his football team, and he just had such ambitions and a drive that it's hard to find in a kid. And he's just such a
She's smiling again.
good spirit, and so many kids loved him. And his brother lost his best friend.
They're twins, right?
Yeah, identical twins. Yeah, they've been like they are the best of friends. Like, just
They're not identical twins.
I'm
They're obviously not identical twins, by the way. They're twins, yeah, clearly, but they're not identical twins.
so worried about my son because he's gonna have to face this world alone now, because he had a brother that was with him the whole time, and now he's gonna have to do it alone. And I'm just so worried about him. I really am.
Is Hunter with Austin today?
She's like this. She's like this. No tears, dude. No tears. I know her eyes are getting a little bit wet. That's what you can do that. You can do that, but it's hard to make it like really come out, you know?
He was. They made him go away when they were doing CPR on him, but he was there when he was stabbed, and he was holding, I guess, the wound to keep it from. He was trying to save his brother.
All right, cool.
But I think he said he saw when he took his last breath, and before the CPR came back in. So, for what I heard, he was unresponsive for 5 minutes. They were able to revive him a little, but I think it was just.
Anyway, there's some other stuff I want to show you, but let's watch this video, and then I'm gonna show you some other stuff.
They need to support the kids at the school. Austin was loved by so many people. They need to know that there's other people out there for them and not against them, you know. And Frisco Memorial has got a football program it's in a process, and we want everybody to know that it's a family and they're there together. So, but just to put your arms wrap around the support. Says Hunter. Did you want to talk to him?
Did you want to talk to him? Now she's look at her face. Look at her face, man. This is the day her son was killed. The day of. Okay.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. He's a good kid.
Look at her face. Look at her face, dude. Look at her face. She's smiling, dude. She's smiling. He's a good kid. He was a good kid. My brother that just died, right? That just got murdered. He was a good kid, dude. He was a good kid.
Did you want to talk to him?
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. He's a good kid. We just got a little altercation. That's really it, but he has a good heart. Everyone knows. Everyone around here knows he's a great kid. He just one mistake from that dude, and just took my brother. Just he didn't deserve it. No one deserves a loss from a family like that. I know people that lose their family members all the time, but I just don't know.
I don't know, Pickleball, because this is what she said. Listen to what she's saying. I don't know. Let's figure this out. Is it the day of? Is it the day of or not? Let's find out. I think it's right around here she says it. Oh, wait, sorry.
Just tell me about what happened today.
Tell me about what happened today, right? Tell me about what happened today.
I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter. He was screaming that Austin had been stabbed. I was at
So today, tell me about what happened today. Today, and she goes, I got a call from Hunter. He was screaming about how Austin got stabbed. So that sounds like to me like today. But this is bizarre. That if that's today, this is absolutely bizarre.
I was at work, and so I drove. I work in Grapevine, so I drove up to the hospital straight away. I actually beat the ambulance there. Yeah, I saw them have him come out. He was.
There's the other thing I wanted to say. Who would get interviewed the day of? Like, look, man, I'm sorry. If my family got killed or something, whatever, I'd be like, look, I can't deal with your news reporter stupid nonsense. I'm not trying to do this right now. I got my own things to deal with. I'll talk to you later. So I would say to these idiots, how dare I? She's like they're in front of the house. It's like a perfect like photo op. You know what I'm trying to say? It's ridiculous, dude.
On a lot of machines, and it didn't take long for them to come in to say that he had passed. So
What date did this interview come out? 3 weeks ago, it says here. WFAA. You can search up this video. Family of 17-year-olds. Runner stabbed at Frisco track meet or whatever. I'll try to put the I don't know if you guys will be able to see this if I put the thing, but anyway.
So, not sure, senseless act of a boy that was in the wrong tent, and my son doing the right thing by telling that boy that he needed to be removed from where he was, and just doesn't make any sense.
Look at her face. Look at her face, dude. Oh, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any what? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Your son just got
My
stabbed.
son doing the right thing by telling that boy that he needed to be removed from where he was, and just doesn't make any sense. I mean,
Just doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense that he would stab my son to death because he said that you can't be there. Like, what are you talking about? Wouldn't you be freaking out? Wouldn't you be yelling? Would you be like this is just absurd, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying everybody freaks out. But you don't have this like perfectly scripted statements. Everything sounds like just exactly as you would expect. Like this guy, he was a good kid. He was a good kid. My brother who just got stabbed to death. He was a good kid.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
He's a good kid.
Now, this is the thing we should find out, Nathan's right. How long have they been there? Who knows them in the community? What's their roots like? Well, you know what? A lot of times these people, they are there the whole time. But they're part of the Illuminati system the whole time too. They've always been part of this system. And so they can say, okay, this is what we're gonna use you for. Like that town Sandy Hook? That town, honestly, sometimes I think that whole town or most of the population is just kind of part of the system.
We just found a little altercation. That's really it, but he has a good heart. Everyone around here knows he's a great kid.
What's the mom's necklace? Let's see about that. Wow. That's a weird necklace. It's not a cross. What is that? Yeah, that's a weird necklace for real. Highly weird.
One mistake from that dude, and this took my brother.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So let's look at the comment. Let's look at the necklace. I don't know what that is, but it's a very bizarre necklace too. Is this some kind of like? Anyway, who knows?
He didn't deserve it. no one deserves a loss from a family like that. I know people that lose their family members all the time, but I just didn't know it was gonna be mine so soon. My best friend and my brother my whole life, but if y'all could just like not y'all, sorry. Just like thank y'all for just comforting us in like the Frisco area has been comforting my family and me. And I just really appreciate everything that everyone's done. It's just it's a really hard loss, but we're gonna get through it with my family, so we'll just stay together. I mean, our relationship is really the tightest I've ever seen in somebody, like between two human beings. I mean, we did everything together, clean the dishes together, do the artwork together, sports. You name anything in the world, it's always us two and one thing. So you're always just basically.
Yeah. It's a hard loss. It's a hard loss, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's hear that again.
Y'all, sorry. Just like thank y'all for just.
See, this is because this is scripted. That's why he knows what he's got to say. You have to make this point about thank the people, thank the interviewers or whatever, thank everyone and all this stuff. Let's see what he says.
But if y'all could just like, not y'all, sorry. Just like thank y'all for just comforting us in like the Frisco area has been comforting my family and me. And I just really appreciate everything that everyone's done. It's just it's a really hard loss, but we're gonna get through it with my family. So we'll just
see. It's a hard loss, but we're really gonna get through it with my family. The day of. This is very scripted, bro. This is very scripted, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna play this for a bit. I gotta find my stuff. Sorry, my notes are a complete disaster, but I'm gonna find this thing I wanted to show you, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna play this for a bit.
Stay together. I mean, our relationship is really the tightest I've ever seen in somebody, like between two human beings. I mean, we did everything together, clean the dishes together, do the artwork together, sports. You name anything in the world, it's always us two and one thing. So you're always just basically one person.
You guys just a few minutes apart?
4 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Austin was first by 4 minutes. He got stuck in me.
So technically, you're bigger brother.
Yes, ma'am. He does a lot of big brother stuff around. He's always on my back. Even if I'm in the wrong, he'll always take my side no matter what it is. So it's just really heartbreaking to see someone that cares for you that much and does everything even by your side no matter what, just pass away like that.
Mm-hmm. Your mom told me that you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind, what happened?
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, you need to move. And he's like, make me move. Austin grabbed his backpack. The kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab. But then I look at my brother, and then I'm not going to talk about the rest. So yeah. Just that's just what I saw. And I tried to help him, but
it was just senseless.
It was really senseless. Really, I don't know why a person would do that to someone just over that little argument. It's just crazy in this world nowadays how people just up and do that. Like that, a man has a family.
This guy's like still just saying a speech, man. This is all scripted, in my opinion.
That man has people that care about them all the time, and he did everything for our family too. He was a strong man. He was a strong kid, real strong. And I know.
Yeah. Where's all the videos? Where's all the like cell phone camera shots? At least not. Maybe they don't see the fight, but like at least like the next 30 seconds after, or a minute or 5 minutes later, people are gonna start filming stuff. Police are coming. Ambulances are coming. People are gonna start filming, man. People are definitely gonna start filming, but not here for some reason.
He's a little stronger, but he did a lot for our family and a bunch of stuff that we just don't recognize. And it's just like, especially throughout our friends too, like everyone knew like he was the peacemaker. That's what I'm saying. Like, heard someone who really makes peace, really calms peace down. He makes everything sail smoothly. And because I get upset, but then he calms me down. He was just always there for me. So it's just really heartbreaking to see like how this happened.
This is really heartbreaking to see how all this happened. Yeah, it's really heartbreaking to see how my brother just got killed.
Okay, 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 okay. I'm studying the Bible in Toronto. 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 Studying the Bible with Mike and Pat. These other YouTubers are just so trash. Hit the thumbs up if you want to support. Go follow Mike as he follows the Lord. I'm studying the Bible in Toronto. 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 You better watch out, Mike's calling out the shills. If you're not free grace, you need to sit down and chill. We're not hyper grace, you know we keep it real. Eternally secure, you know that we're sealed. We don't back low, we're not workspace heretics. Mike's not aiming for the money, trying to get a lick. They out here selling their souls for a couple clicks. Becoming Freemasons so they can't just get rich. I'm studying the Bible in Toronto. 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 Shout out to Mike and Pat. Check out his channel, Toronto Bible Study. Subscribe and like.